Well, good morning. Um, I'm sitting out here in the dark, and it's about 4:15 in the morning. Normally, I'm just coming home from work, but everything has changed. Everything's flip-flopped, and I'm getting ready for work, which I'm really excited about. But I have a feeling in a couple of hours I'm going to be really sleepy. So, anyway, I just wanted to say good morning to everybody and give a little thought for the day. Um, Spirit's been telling me that there's things in my life that I need to give up and release. Actually, he's been telling me that for a long time. And I have been. I've been releasing and I've been growing and I have been moving in a really good direction. But there's something that I forgot about, and that is that sometimes especially when it's an emotion or a feeling or an insecurity, we have to release it more than once. We have to continue to release it on a daily basis sometimes. And I'm recognizing in myself that I've got a few of those. But especially for me, it's knowing that I am good enough for whatever life has in store for me. I am I am a strong person, but at the same time I'm a big baby. So, it's like we'll be doing good, going along, and then all it takes is one thought to creep in there and you're like, fuck it all. You know, this is stupid. Um I don't need to become anything different than I've been for all these years. And then you have to pull yourself back and remember that um, you are here for a very specific reason, and you are here to be yourself. But in becoming yourself, there needs to be different changes along the line, and it's okay. It's okay to reinvent yourself. It's okay to say, I don't like the way I think today. I don't like the way I feel today. And then do something about it. Yesterday was a very uh, inwardly kind of a tough day for me, with being Father's Day and me having the abandonment issues from my father that I have, and realizing that it's okay. I did all right. I did all right. But does it still hurt? Of course it does. Do you still have those insecurities that you're not good enough, that you drag through your whole life from person to situation to job to friendships to family, whatever it might be, you know? And we allow the insecurities of others to creep in and make us insecure. You know, somebody can say something to you 6 months ago, 4 months ago, and it stays in there somewhere. It stays in there. But what I realized is 9 times out of 10, that person that said something negative at some point also said something positive. And why do we hold on so tightly to the negative? Why don't you think about, and I'm speaking to myself here, that positive? Because there had to have been something positive that was relayed as well. And if there wasn't, well, then you were just hanging around an asshole. And for me, in my situation, there was, looking back, much more positive than negative. And then when you realize where the negative comes from, just like I know for myself, when I say something hurtful or rude to somebody, it's usually coming from a place of fear or insecurity within myself. And, being able to quiet your mind when it starts trying to run away with you and it starts trying to make you think that, well, so-and-so said that, you're this horrible person, but in your heart, you're not. Or, my parent made me feel like I wasn't worthy of love, but you know that you are. I was abandoned in this situation or that situation. Were you abandoned? Sometimes you're genuinely abandoned, and then other times, maybe it was just all part of the plan, so that you could heal yourself. Because then you have to stop and you have to look. Sometimes, not just a daily basis, situational, situation to situation. I can go to work today and possibly somebody's going to make me feel wonderful, and then possibly somebody's going to potentially make me feel unworthy or angry or whatever it might be for you. So I think for me, the biggest thing I have to continually release on a multiple time a day, it's a process of releasing fear that, well, if that happened last time, maybe it's going to happen this time. If that's a bug that just flew by, sorry. I was going to try and smack it. If that person hurt me last time, they must have done it on purpose, so they're going to do it again. Not necessarily. Maybe the people around you are healing just like you are. Maybe the people around you are learning just like you are. And if you don't give people opportunities to change and then practice that change, it does no good for us to change our behavior and change our mindset, change our attitudes, if life and people in it don't give us a chance to practice what we've learned, So anyway, I got to download this. I don't have a lot of time. It's time to head for the coffee shop. And everybody have a wonderful day. Remember to continue to release those things that don't serve you. It doesn't have to be anything other than those fears, those negative thoughts, those walls that we think we've torn down, but then turn around with the other hand and start trying to rebuild it. So today my thoughts will be on staying awake and making sure that I am loving myself, forgiving myself, and loving others, forgiving others. One day we'll be able to release it and just, poof, it's gone. Have a great day. Love you guys.